got it. I've got it. There we go. Look at that. Good video idea, Januka. Nice one. I want you so bad. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to G-lucz Fit. And today, as you've probably already read by the title, we're going to be doing 5 different training strategies that you probably aren't including in your workouts. But I'm going to tell you them today. Now, just before we get into the video, I'd like to say 2 quick things. Firstly, I've just reached a landmark of 100 subscribers. It may not seem a lot to you guys, but it's a good landmark in my eyes for me to reach. And I really appreciate everyone that's subscribed, who comments, who likes, who shares the video. It really does help me out. And hopefully you'll all be here for when I hit 1,000 subscribers. Number 2 is that next week, Friday, I think it's the 12th of May, I'll be going to BodyPower. It's a massive fitness event held in, I think it's Birmingham in the UK. And I'm buzzing for it, I can't wait. Hopefully that will be a vlog, and you guys will be able to see what it's all about. I'll put a link down in the description about what it is, so if you guys wanted to go perhaps next year, then you could do that. Cool, so the first training method that I'm going to show you today is going to be something called pyramid training. And this is where you have set exercises and a set weight, and you maintain this weight throughout the whole workout that you're going to be doing with it. So, you would perform relatively high reps, something, let's say 12. Let's start off with 12, something nice and easy. And you would do 1 less rep each set. So, let's say you were doing push-ups, standard exercise, alright? So, let's say you started off with 12 push-ups and you get as much rest as you need. So, if you need a minute rest between the sets, then you take a minute rest. If you need 15 seconds, then take 15 seconds. You want to try and get the quickest time that you can doing this. So now I'm going to show you an example of what it would look like. Great, so now you have an idea of what the pyramid workout would look like. You can incorporate this with crunches, with bicep curls, with literally any exercise that you want. So try and incorporate that into your next workout and see how you feel afterwards. So second up is going to be supersets, and it's one of the most common things to do in training. I do it all the time personally, as well as the pyramid ones. So let's say you were doing tricep extensions, okay? And then you would move straight into kickbacks. So this is, you can do this with anything. Let's say you're doing bench press, you could move into push-ups, or bicep curl into hammer curl, or barbell curl into hammer curl. It's anything you want really. So now I'll just give you a quick example of what that would look like. So, one thing with supersets is that you don't want to have any rest during these exercises. So what I did was went straight from bicep curls into hammer curls, no rest. And that is the point, is to really target that muscle and break down as much muscle fibre as you can to ensure more growth for yourself in the future. Number 3 is giant sets. Third up is going to be giant sets, and this is one of the quickest and most effective ways in order to work a muscle in a short space of time. So let's say you're a busy workman, you don't have much time from school days, you have lots of homework to do. So this can be done in the space of time that you allow it to do, depending on what exercises you choose. So let's say you're working the abdominal area. So you do a minimum of 4 exercises and just completely go through all 4 as much effort as you can. And the good thing about this is that it works muscles from lots of ranges of movement and lots of different angles. So you can get a really nice workout for the whole muscle group that you're working. Okay, now I'm going to give you an abdominal routine that you can maybe try and put into your workouts in the future. Take 30 seconds rest in between if you're around the beginner stage. But if you're more advanced, I'd say take about 15-20 second rest, no more than that. And then it will really get tough when you get to the 4th and 5th exercise. And you're going to have 30 seconds rest in between each exercise. So guys, you might be wondering why I'm sat out here, from them being indoors. But I was recording and I was going through the editing process of the video, and I realised that the 4th tip wasn't there. So I was like, okay, I'm going to have to record this at some point. So, I thought I'd do it now while there's lovely weather. So the 4th tip for training is going to be forced repetitions. And it's one of the most simple and effective ways to get more reps out of a movement, or build more muscle, or lose more weight, depending on whatever you want to do. So let's say you're in the gym. Oh yeah, I apologise for the background noise, we're on a main road right now. So let's pretend you're in the gym with a friend and you're doing bench press, and you're doing your reps, and you get right to the end of the movement, and you can't, you're struggling to get to the top, and you get your partner to go, come on, let's do it, let's go, 1 more, 2 more. And it allows you to do it because you have that motivation from them in order to do it. And that's one of the key things in training, is motivation. If you don't have motivation, you might as well quit training. And that's because you're never going to improve, because you're not motivated to do so. So when you have a person, it's good double motivation, because you have yourself, because you have your own motivation and friends' motivation. And this is going to really help you. So that's tip 4, and try and include that as much as you can. Now, the 5th and final strategy that I'm going to tell you, but certainly not least, is called cheating method, or cheat reps. You may have heard of it, you may not have. If you haven't, I'm going to explain now what that is. So, let's say you're doing pull-ups, for instance, nice bodyweight exercise, and you got to a stage where you can't do all the reps that you want to. So what you have to do is you then have to incorporate cheat reps, which is also going to include negative training. So you may not understand how, so I'm going to tell you now. So, here you can see me doing pull-ups. I'm doing okay at the moment, but it will then get to a stage where you can't do any more, or you can't get right to the top of the movement. So, you shake off, you try again, and you still can't do it. So then what you have to do is do something called jumping pull-ups. And basically, you'll jump to the top, hold it for a second, and then slowly lower yourself down and complete the reps that you want to do. Let's say that may be 15. And you only did 10 before, so you'll only have to do 5 of those. But after you do 5, 6 or 7 plus, it does get quite tough because you can really feel it in the muscles. So guys, they are my 5 top training strategies that I believe you should include into your workouts to ensure growth, to lean out or to lose weight, depending on how you use them. Alright, so I only did a couple reps just to give you an example, but I'm super tired, super pumped, and I'm feeling like I'm nicely worked, so there you go. Guys, if you enjoy this style of video where I give you tips on what to do in the gym, then feel free to leave a like and a comment and tell me how you found the video. Also, if you're new, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day. Peace.